As we head on over to the king seat match, Cheyenne Richards, Bob Anderson taking on Olivia Terry and Steve Hilger. And we got miles to go before we sleep in this one. It's a race to 5, buddy. Best of 9.
Yes, we do. And I tell you what, this Olivia Terry, she is a fierce competitor.
Boom goes the dynamite there for Olivia Terry. And you got to love it.
Oh, my goodness. What a shot there. This is great. This is gonna be big, and if you see it, this is gonna be one of the matches, Sean, where you might see Steve and Olivia take a 2-0 lead, but at some point in time, it's gonna be tied again.
Yep.
And or it's just gonna go
back
hold,
and forth,
hold, throw, hold, throw, hold, throw, hold, throw. So this is gonna be exciting. As we see here, first time watching Steve, no matter what he does.
Not going to throw that yellow dart.
He's not throwing the yellow dart.
And that's what it takes. Yellow dartless. Boom goes the Wisconsinite for Scuba. Or it's not Scuba. Sorry, Steve Hilger, Porky. I just want to say Steve every time I want to say Scuba.
No matter what happens here, no matter what they place,
yep.
The reason why he's doing so well?
No yellow dart.
No yellow dart.
Yep.
Tell me without telling me that our commentary has an effect on your play, on your gameplay.
Oh, he told us.
He did. And he's superstitious as well. He makes sure, because he said he shuffles the darts, so he doesn't really know. So it was always coincidence that the yellow dart was his last dart.
Not no mo.
Not no mo. He makes sure when he gets to that line that yellow dart is at the end, so he doesn't throw it. So
now that we've broken the ice on that, how quickly does he just change to just one flight? Like color?
Never.
Yeah?
Yeah, never. I don't think he'll ever do that. But Bob Anderson here, this is, I think I think I expected Bob and Cheyenne to be in this match. But I don't think any of us really expected Steve and Olivia to be here. As they can, they're capable of playing this well. But man, nobody picked us except for Will.
Yeah, Will, listen, he's almost always right. It's kind of annoying when he gives his predictions on who wins events. He actually said Jeremiah Millar 2 days ago, the only one to do that. He also said Sugar Shane Johnson, 3rd place, guaranteed. He said Chris Egremel was going to repeat automatically with Meredith McGee getting 2nd.
Yep.
And here we are again.
Yep, this is unbelievable. Will has been spot on. I unfortunately can't fib anymore because I forgot that he actually said Lisa Yee in the pregame. And I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt and just pump him up, and it's just not true.
And that is how to leave your other commentator out to dry. 101, as I tried to agree with everything that you said, and then you just proved us both wrong. But once I start agreeing, you just can't. No one watched the pregame.
Everyone watched the pregame.
As soon as they saw it was Will, they turned it off. Guys, let us know where you're tuning in from. Let us know who you have in this one. Sean Green, Danny Baggish, Will Stewart's here somewhere. And we got quite a battle here in the king seat match. No yellow dart in sight and a 6.40 average from Porky. They take a 2-0 lead on the race to 5.
6.40 average. And then I'll get Sean, and then just so I can eat real quick.
All right, Bob's going to start off this one as I am joined by the GOAT, Mr. William Stewart.
I was tired of you guys fibbing. I figured I might as well jump in for a minute. No, I'm just kidding. Nah. Big shots from Bob Anderson. Man, it's kind of cool to see these guys in the finals here. Or in not the finals, the king seat match.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
4 fantastic human beings, first and foremost. Talented dart players that we might have expected more success out of over the past couple of big events. That we get to see them having success here.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, this is anybody's game because when you really look at it and kind of look at the averages and whatnot, I mean, when you mesh these players together, how do they flow? How do they play together? How do they react to each other?
Yep.
And how do they talk a lot more? That is the key that you have to see here. So I know that Olivia Terry and Porky are friends. They get along real well. So I was kind of interested in seeing how they would do. And then you think of Bob Anderson and Cheyenne Richards. The thing about Bob is, Bob looks like a shy guy.
He's the chillest.
He's just so cool. He's just smooth.
Yep.
Smooth, cool, relaxed, doesn't
Yep.
care. You do anything with him, he's going to be like, all right, I can handle that. And we're seeing it here.
Talked to Cheyenne earlier, and she mentioned that she's like, I love Bob Anderson. It's like, I didn't know Bob before this. Bob is a fantastic partner to have.
Look at her bowing down and stuff.
Yep. They're having a great time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why these are the two teams that are right here in the King Seat match, is because they're meshing very well.
The only thing I don't like is the glare coming off of Steve Hilger's head right now. And there's nothing we can do about that one, unfortunately, except maybe give him a towel to kind of wipe that shine off every once in a while.
Yep. I do quickly want to say, Liz Tynan, I apologize. We are watching all of the chat for the most part. We're just not really responding to very many things while the matches are going on. So I actually missed that comment from you. I apologize.
Yeah, here's the thing, guys, is once we start moving forward here, I think you're going to start seeing we do want to incorporate most of the chat, and the CSC Challenger Series will never not do that.
Oh, 100%.
But once we start doing more of these production-style deals, that's going to go out the window. We're going to start doing more of an ESPN-style gig where we're going to start working our way towards TV time. That's what we want to do. So
Yep.
they don't answer the chat on TV, unfortunately. Here we go. Big shot. Incoming.
From Bob Anderson. It's okay. It's really the chair. Whoever sits there.
Yeah, it's just whoever sits there, but still, big shot. 6
Yep.
mark there. Extends out the lead here. 155 advantage.
Speak for yourself. All right, so here is Porky, Steve Hilger. Going to look at the 18s.
Olivia just back there dancing, glancing,
Hey.
seeing how it goes. 6 answer, but nowhere near touching distance, I feel. She look early?
Again, she plays the high ground more. I actually like the point there on the last start. Anyway, you have the higher number. They can't catch up if you continue to point. And Olivia Terry, in the reverse situation, right? You got to take a look at the 20s at some point. Otherwise, you just play with fire as the game gets longer.
Mm-hmm.
I learned it from the wonderful Mr. Danny Baggish.
I think that we do see that, though. I think we do see that more into play where maybe it's more of a conservative play. You think?
I don't know.
Some of these guys, I mean, you got to think.
Extra points never hurt.
How many times have you played with the individual? Probably never.
They have. I don't know about Olivia and Steve.
Yeah.
But I know Cheyenne and Bobby have never played before.
Yeah, exactly. And most of our
Together.
competitors in the room, but I'm going to say it, have probably
Yep.
never played together.
It might never again.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
That's why this event is so cool.
It is very cool, and I like to see this little mixed pairs side. You know, how does the male follow up when a lady comes up? How does the female follow with a man throwing maybe a single mark or
Yep.
3 or maybe even a big 9?
I just like that it's what does the good dart player do when the other good dart player has an off round?
Yep.
And it's cool to see them competing with each other and at times out shooting, no matter the gender.
Oh, got a little kick there. Sorry about that one.
Earthquake test.
Yeah, just a
Multiple.
little one. I think it's Dominic sitting down there next to our camera.
He's really not moving. I don't know if it is him. Yeah, because he moved there and didn't touch anything. Either way, it's going to completely destroy Will on the inside if this continues. So you're going to see him leave the comms booth here real quick if that happens. I'm going to give it over under 2 more times.
Probably, yes. You're right there. It's big 7 from Olivia Terry.
Yeah. Great darts from Liv.
You see that just camaraderie between her and Steve. really enjoying themselves, dancing. I think if you had a little twerk there in the background. I guess we'll play trade-off duties once again. Maybe I'll be joined by the one and only, the man, the has-been, the never was. No, I'm just kidding. Danny Baggish.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've been called that, Will. So.
Welcome to Strictly Commentary Duties.
Yeah, this is Game 3, 2-0, Steve and Olivia. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable match we have here. Round 9 of 20.
Yeah, look at these 600s. We haven't even touched the 17s yet.
Yeah, this is how I think everyone expected it to be, a hard-fought battle, back and forth, every single leg. Wow. Except for the first one. The first one was a blowout.
Yeah, and here's the thing about this. We've got an extended format. You can see that race to 5-leg format. I mean, that's a pretty good format for a king seat match, huh?
That's a good format for any king seat match. You're hardly ever going to see it in a mixed event.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but good for them, and it gives them time to settle in, settle any nerves, or whatever the case may be, and just battle it out. But like I was telling Sean, I don't think anyone picked Steve and Olivia to be here. And that just shows the depth of the teams that we have. It's not that they weren't capable of being here, right? 2 great players. But the way the team set up, I just don't think they were a favorite pick as, the top 3 teams.
I guarantee in somebody's eyes in the background there was. But at the same time, I get what you mean. I mean, when you look at this, there's so many big male names, big female names, and you're like, okay, well, what happens here? How do they mesh? And we're seeing, like I mentioned at the very beginning here when I jumped on, I think that we're seeing maybe individuals that we don't necessarily, I can't say that, see in the finals here.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely
You can't really
right.
say that, but at the same time, I think you can. I don't know.
Yeah, you can say that, and I think that's what makes commentary what it is because you can say that. But yeah, like the previous match that I was watching, Leonard Gates, right, playing with Ariel. I've never seen her playing. Holy man, she's a good player.
Yeah,
and it was great to watch, and it's just been a fun event to keep track of.
And Liz Tynan in the chat acting like we're idiots, saying, "How could you not, guys?" Well, when you look at all these names, man, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah,
and then there's some of these we'll be honest, some of these ladies we don't know, and some of the men you don't know. Some of the men that I mean, most of the men we know, me and Sean, because we deal with them on the CSC and stuff like that, but. You just never know. When it comes down to brass tacks, you never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
I like, a lot of the chat, they're like, oh, yeah, I picked them. Yeah, of course you guys did. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure you guys did, and people have their reasons for picking them, right? Because they're friends, they're close to you, or whatever the case whatever the case is. Me personally, I didn't have them in my top 3. So, but they're proving me wrong,
yep.
and that's why we love to play the game.
Guaranteed top 3 now.
They are guaranteed top 3. So, I don't shy away from, when I do interviews to say, hey, guess what? I didn't pick you guys. But that's the love of the sport, though. We have a lot of upsets and a lot of players that mesh together. They play well together, and they're showing why they do belong here.
Yep. And, Bob and Cheyenne looking to put one on the board here, need 2. It's a 2-1 affair here.
Yeah, they need this one. They're going to need a break somewhere down the line. They probably want to do it right away, but the next couple legs. To be honest with you, Will, before this match, I don't know if it was the previous match or the one before that, but they escaped Kenny Doyle.
Yeah.
And his partner Peaches, because I felt like that was Kenny's match.
And now they're in the last chance. It's just nuts. It's nuts. 5-1-3 for Bob there.
Yeah, 5-1-3 for Bob, and it's 2-1. And Porky's going to start us off in leg number 4. So it's going to be a good one. No, it can't be. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know this is my first time commentating, but correct me if I'm wrong. This is the king seat match. This is the mixed king queen seat match. I still believe that they're guaranteed third. So what's going to happen is if whoever loses here, it's going to give them one loss, right? Well, it's going to give them one loss. So the team that comes out from the losers end of it is going to have to beat them twice to make it to the finals.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I misspoken. It wouldn't be a guaranteed third because of that triple elimination. It'd actually be fourth.
Okay.
Guaranteed fourth. Because if they lose here and they lose their next match, they'd actually drop to that fourth place match and fight it out.
That's what I was asking because CJ and Kayla in the chat said, by the way, only guaranteed fourth.
It's that triple elimination format. You don't see that anywhere else but here.
Right, but thank you for saying that because I had to ask myself. So I appreciate that. Melinda, he always stops and throw. Bob's always been like that. So
he also, have you noticed he kind of hops?
Yeah,
he does. He kind of sets himself with a hop.
Mm-hmm. There's a few players I've noticed this weekend that have the hop or a pause or it just kind of rocks back and forth. And Bob is definitely one of them. Hey, he's just going to shut this down. Oh, he's not going to be happy about that. Yeah, I'm reading the chat.
Well, it's Danny because Danny doesn't know.
Absolutely.
You got to remember, guys, Danny's the newcomer to the group, so we're trying not to read the chat as much just because the thing is we're going to try to put these more on towards a TV basis.
Yeah, makes sense.
So
makes sense.
You're going to try to see us more in that PDC style. So just so you guys are aware, I mean, we're not trying to get suckered into it. It's easy to, but
yeah, of course.
You know.
So the subliminal message there is I'm not reading the chat anymore. So
there you go.
It's fine. Boom goes the chat no reading.
I don't know what that was, but okay. Hey, Cheyenne has an opportunity here. Yeah, just go ahead and 3. I think this is okay. Go ahead and take your stab. 1, 2, 3 at the 20s. Get rid of them.
Yeah, you're 87 points up. You're going second.
Yeah.
That's like we've preached on all this time. Take away the 20, and now you're obviously going to have the higher ground there. Porky's going to try to point on the 17, shut the 19 down. Oh, and he tries. And, that's twice from Porky. Only needing 119 and not hitting it. And Bob's going to look to pounce on that for sure. Yeah, it shuts the 17 down. He's going to take a look at the 18. Look at this. Timely. Great shot by Bob. And that just shows, man, things might have been different if Porky would have hit that 119 with the last dart.
Well, here we go. This is setting up for possible 2-2, and now things get really interesting.
Yeah, they do get interesting. And Steve and Olivia, they need to regroup pretty quickly. They don't want to let it get out of hand. As Bob and Cheyenne, if they get going, they can reel off a few legs here. Porky's going to look to just point on the 16, load him up. Yeah, is he going to try to shut the 19 down here? Yeah. And he gives the sarcastic fist pump because it took him 3 darts to hit that 19. You gotta love him. What a guy. And just on cue, you have your 2 favorite commentators back in Danny the Gambler Baggish and Sean Know-It-All Green.
Know it all. It's better than some of the other nicknames you've been calling me recently. All right. Bob Anderson looking at the 15s. Appreciate Will stepping in there for a couple minutes.
Yeah, Sean, you missed some good action here, and this I thought was going to be a little out of hand, but Olivia and Steve have fought back with a huge 7 mark by Olivia Terry. Look at this. There was 3 instances where Porky tried to shut the 19 down with 1 dart. Only needed a single and missed the first 2 times. So, but they fought back, and that's a big last dart.
Yeah, it is. Is it enough to ensure Porky doesn't look at this?
I don't think so. I think you look at it no matter what. Even if it takes you all 3 darts, look to close the number. Shut it down. If you do, you basically have control. Stays up there. Nice shot by Porky. Bob's going to need at least 5 here to give him a 10-point lead. Ideally, he's going to want 6, but needs this last one. It's got to have this last one.
Staying?
Yeah, he's got to stay.
Oh, wow. You always hate it when it bounces out because you always just assume it misregistered.
Yeah, of course. It was a triple, right?
100% of the time.
Yeah. And what looked early, Sean, what looked early to be a 2-2 game is shaping up to be a 3-1 game.
Well, my, how the turntables. Big last 2 from Olivia Terry. And all Cheyenne can do is hit a lot of 15s, bud.
Yeah, even a lot of 15s might not give her the lead, so we'll see what happens.
That's an unlucky second dart. I can't say anything different about dart number 3.
Yeah, 71-point lead, 6-3.
This is about to be 3-1 Steve and Olivia, isn't it?
Yeah, it was looking to be 2-2 for 3/4 of the match, I think, and then as darts usually does, the game usually does, it shifted really quick, and another last dart single miss.
Porky.
3 times.
You better go to timeout.
That's 3 times. Yeah, that's very unlike. I mean, very unlike him.
Well, you give Bob a chance. Oh.
Yeah, he wanted that one.
You just take the look anyway.
No, just because it's.
Cheyenne can hit 4.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, absolutely. But just get the lead there.
Yeah.
Just get the lead there. You're battling 15s to 16s. You're hoping that Olivia doesn't hit a triple.
Yep.
She does. But now you're in a situation where now I would shut the 16 down. 4 bulls to 3. Shut the 16 down. But don't do it with your second and third dart. Do it with your first dart.
She did with dart 3 and gets it done. Well, does Steve hit 3?
Those doubles are paying off, ain't they?
Or does Bob get a chance at 3? This is a very important moment in this match. It is a race to 5, so still a long way to go.
Steve has. Oh,
well, that'll do.
Look at that first dart.
Yeah. 4.65 from Steve Hilger. The real question here that needs to be asked and answered: how much of the winning cut do we get for reminding him not to throw the yellow dart today?
That is a great question in which I will.
I'm gonna have you negotiate that.
Yeah, I'll negotiate that, and we'll see what happens. But still not over yet. 3-1, Steve and Olivia, and Bob's gonna load up the 20s here.
Boom goes the Wisconsinite there for Bob Anderson. That's a start. 3-1 scoreline here for Olivia Terry and over Bob and Cheyenne. And I can't yell it any louder into the microphone to where possibly, I don't know, a farm animal, maybe a goat, might be able to hear.
Unlucky last dart there. 4 19s for Porky, and Cheyenne's going to look to pounce on this. She's going to take the shot at the 19, I'm sure. Yeah, nice shot. 5 mark by Cheyenne, and they were climbing up along a big hill last game was Steve and Olivia. So it's not out of the question that they climb up that big hill this game. Boop, 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 boop. Ba-da-da-boo.
That was the
Still
same
only
sound.
4.
But that was the same exact sound.
No, you missed one.
I don't know.
Yeah, you definitely missed one. Once again, Sean, it's a boop, boop, boop for every mark you hit. That might hurt. That might hurt. So they had a huge lead. It was 200 to 19. Now it's 200 to 114. And just a 5 or a 7 here puts more pressure on Bob and Cheyenne. More pressure on Bob and Cheyenne. They're down 3-1. So he's not happy. I'm not going to say what he lipped, but he wasn't happy.
He went, Steve.
He definitely didn't do that. Oh, is she going to stay on the 18 there?
Nope.
Good switch to the 20.
Staying ahead.
Staying ahead and trying to kind of guarantee them this victory.
Yeah, absolute must-win leg for Cheyenne and Bob. You do not want to go down 4-1.
No, if they go down 4-1, it's basically out of reach, isn't it? But we've seen crazier things happen. Like a triple dip from Mike Maloney and Leonard Gates.
Well, it wasn't from them. It was to them from
To
Tyler
them.
Hensey and
Yes.
Rick Hensey. Did you know Tyler's only 18 years old?
Sean, I do know that because you've announced it 16 times.
You should have said 18.
I should have said 18. You're absolutely right. Good Lord.
Bonjour, Mr. Richard. Says, hello from France. And Bob, only 2.
Something's happening out there, Sean, because we can hear the crowd go wild.
Man, I hope something's happening out there.
Something is definitely happening out there. Some good darts being thrown. Steve's going to need to load this up. He's going to get tired of that 20 sooner or later and just be like, you know what, I'm just going to close at 20.
But it can't happen until it happens.
And which it hasn't happened.
Nor will it here. Cheyenne's going to get rid of that 18. We're not going to worry about that little guy.
No, we just need 1, Cheyenne, not 2. There it is.
Or 3, but we got 1.
Yeah, or 3.
That'll work. She's like, whatever. I got the job done. Olivia kind of regripped on dart 2. Oh. This one might be a little bit over.
Yeah, it might be a little bit over. It might be a 3-2 scoreline as Bob just wants to shut the 17 down here. But usually in these moments, you're pretty comfortable and the white horse comes out. You know what I mean?
100%. White horse comes out, just like you said.
Just like I said.
From D-Bag himself, Mr. Danny Baggish.
Don't ever do that again. I was when I was in the PDC and I heard Dan Dawson say that on commentary. I was like, "Oh, Dan, don't do that again."
That's exactly what you just said to me.
Yeah,
So what you're saying is I'm like Dan Dawson.
far from it. Yeah, but it's a great comparison.
Anyway, here is Cheyenne Richard stepping up. This to make it 3-2.
96% of the time, he doesn't want to hop on, and now he's trying to take over the mic.
Oh, I just wanted to say about my interview technique that Dan Dawson.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, we will definitely get you in there for that because Dan Dawson did say, did praise Will Stewart on his interview technique and manners compared to mine, which I don't understand because I would still hit him in the face with the mic. So
Fair.
And here we go. 3-2. Let me not do it yet. Should I just wait?
Yep.
3-2. Bob and Cheyenne have pulled within 1 in this race to 5, and they had a good chance of breaking them last leg, as we saw.
Yep.
But they need to make sure that they do it now.
Well, they have to break at some point.
Yes, they do.
3-2 scoreline. It doesn't necessarily need to be in this leg, but it does need to be once before they get to that last leg decider if it goes the distance, which let's just assume that it will because we know better. Big darts there from Porky.
All important start, 7 mark by Porky. That's huge. That first 3 darts, you can usually have the tell of a game.
Absolutely.
Right? Did I say that right?
No, but it does show where the momentum is kind of laying. And you're absolutely right. If it opens up with a 3 mark, 4 mark, we say it every time. Automatic opening here right away for Bob Anderson or for whoever's going second.
Right.
So when the first player does their job, it almost takes the weight off the shoulder there and puts it right on your opponent.
So do I say the opening 3 darts usually tells the story of the game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go.
You didn't hear a single thing I was saying because you were trying to figure out what the right way to say that would be.
That
and
is
Cheyenne's going to step up here. And Wall, what do you think she's going to do on dart 3? Well, you were about as right as Danny Baggish has been all day. Hits the single.
Oh, listen, right before that shot.
You don't need to, like, really fake the laugh enough to where everyone knows.
All right, so Steve's going to look to trip the 19 here.
Boom goes the Wisconsinite. He ate that 9 like it was a sandwich.
That he did. That was an average comparison. But it wasn't bad. I was just about to say I didn't like Olivia's last, though, when she took a look at the 19.
Yeah.
But now it doesn't matter.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. Is Bob going to switch? He's going to stay there. Yeah, it stays there.
Only because you're probably going to switch. And you get 6 of them.
Yeah, this is 3-2 Steve and Olivia as Olivia takes a deep breath there. Just wants to shut it down.
This is the King Seat match, raised to 5. To catch you up on what's going on around the room, you got JC Martinez and Trisha Romero taking on Joey Mann and Tracy Young. And that is to get to the 5th place match on the one-loss side of the bracket, where they will face Leonard Gates and Ariel, who have defeated Sean and Nicole and sent them to the Last Chance bracket. To update you on the Last Chance, right now we got Sugar Shane and Rachel taking on Matt and Chrissy. So Chrissy's in the Last Chance bracket. You have Garrett and Jenny taking on Garion and Terry in the Last Chance as well. Those are the matches currently going on around the venue.
Yeah, that Chrissy and Matt match in the Last Chance is that's crazy. And like I said before, the team to watch out for out of all those teams, after watching how it's playing out,
Yep.
is Leonard and Ariel.
Look at that. Bob is doing great in this leg. Keep it a minute.
There was Olivia's last shot. She went to close the 18s. Oh, she's thinking, oh, man, I should have listened to Danny. So she went to close the 18s, and she hit 3 single 18s.
Yep.
And just went for the singles. That's important. She knew she just needed to shut it down, and she did.
Cheyenne needs that to at least give a little bit of hope. You know, it's the flag stick at the end of the 500-yard par 5 that you're trying to reach into.
Yeah, it is a little bit of hope, but Steve has been pounding those 20s the last 3 turns. And I don't see it changing here.
Well, why would you? As he does hit the triple on dart number 3. So Bob has been phenomenal so far in this match. Going to have to keep it up on the 16s. Yeah,
Trip,
he's going
trip.
to.
Take the shot at the 20. Take the shot at the 20. You're one bull down. He's not going to, but I would have liked it.
Well, either way, he set off some dynamite in that round.
Yes, he did. Because boom goes the dynamite. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, yeah, that was awkward. Almost feel like placing it pushed.
Well,
huge opening.
yeah, which we would not have said a couple of throws ago. Cheyenne's going to take advantage.
And she's going to take the look. Got it. Oh, she went back down. Look at this. 5 straight triple 16s by Cheyenne and Bob. And
What a 7.
Steve, you have to hit the first 2 triples to even have a look. 4 won't do it. So let's see what he does here.
Back-to-back marks of a 9 and a 7.
Yeah, he's not going to get the look. But a triple here would force. Yeah, that's a big shot.
Another 7 mark.
Big shot. What a match we have here. This is absolutely entertaining, fun match to watch. That's 6 in a row. That's 7 in a row.
Darts is not this easy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
What a shot. But 7 triple 16s in a row by Bob and Cheyenne. Oh, that is awkward as well. So is that one. Just above the triple. Gets it
Wow.
in there, though. Look at that.
The last 5 rounds have gone 7, 7, 7, 5. And then whatever Cheyenne does here.
Shut the 20 down.
She does.
5-3 in Bulls. I know we're not there yet, but
15,
that's-
16s, 15s?
Yeah, 15's first for sure. Make sure you get your honey hole back. That's all right. Just make sure you hit. There it is. That's good.
Did you hear his Wisconsin accent in the lip reading there? You went, come on. Come on.
I didn't
All right,
know
here's
that was
Bob.
a Wisconsin accent, Sean.
Oh, yeah. A really bad one, but something.
That's 6.
Bob.
That's 6 in a row for him. That's 7 in a row for him.
This is the dart of this leg.
Oh, he just dropped it. So 7 triple 16s in a row for Bob,
Wow.
and they're still
She's
fighting
looking.
tooth and nail. That's a good marker, though. Oh,
You got to go back.
Yeah.
She moved across the line and then didn't move back to where she originally was. Did you notice that?
so yeah, it's a shoot the 15. I do that sometimes as well when I shouldn't. Take your shot.
She goes, what was that? Oh, it was a great first start.
It was a great first start. It was idea, but still, Steve, an opportunity here again. Because you don't want to give Bob another shot at the 16. And he won't.
No, he won't.
Yeah, that's a great shot by Porkster. 5 bulls to 3. Bob, what are you going to do here, buddy? Maybe bull, double bull, trip 15? 3 bulls and a trip 15. I'm calling it. Oh, he went for it and just missed.
It was the right dart.
It was the right dart, as Olivia won't even look at the bull. Just kidding. She's going to hit all 3, isn't she?
Man, no looks on the bowl for Olivia Terry on that first start. All right. Cheyenne, winning darts.
Winning darts, but that 15 was huge, as Cheyenne needs 3 now instead of just 2. Needs the double here. Would put pressure. Oh, my gosh. Just a bit low. That looked in.
It did look in. But here we go. Porky.
Porky has nailed the double bull so many times in this situation, in this leg, in this match. I wouldn't surprise me if he hits the
Takes
double
two.
bowl. Like
Still gets it done, but 6.26 from Porky. That was 15 rounds. He still averaged a 6.26 in doubles. Not bad.
that is not bad at all.
4-2.
4-2, Steve and Olivia, and Bob and Cheyenne are going to look to
get going here.
yeah, they got to hold. Must-win situation.
Well, yes, if they lose any of the next 3 legs, they're going to the one-loss side.
They are, and I feel like that they had a huge opportunity in Game 5. Huge opportunity in Game 5 and let that slip away. Or maybe it was Game 4, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to come back from this.
Can I ask you if this is a who cares type of situation, or if it's like, all right, weight's already completely off. 4th place is $2,000, which these 2 teams are guaranteed. At worst, 4th place. So you're getting $1,000 apiece for today. That's all in a day's work, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Who wouldn't want that?
Well, probably the team that gets $12,000.
Well, yeah.
Look at this. Ooh. Good darts there from Cheyenne.
Yeah, good darts there. They're doing what they have to do here. Try to control this leg so that they can make it 4-3 and put the pressure back on Porkster and Olivia. You think he's going to get mad that I'm calling him Porkster?
No. I don't know too many things that Steve gets angry at.
Me neither.
Good dart there from Bob. Yep.
That's all right. Stay there.
Is he?
He might not, but
This is exactly what's going on in his mind right now.
yeah.
It's well, if you hit it, it was the right shot.
You got to think, even if Steve hits 7 18s, that's 72 points. That gives him 167, right? It's only a 7-point difference. But then you would have 2 on the 18. He's going 17. Just likes it better?
I guess so.
Yep. Just likes it better. Cheyenne's going to look to – she might go 18.
She'll stay there. Yeah, gets it closed. Olivia's going to look down at the 17s.
Ties it up. Look at this.
Boom goes the dynamite Olivia Terry.
Yeah, this is
Great 9. They take control for at least a hot second here until Bob throws his 3 darts. Oh, where's that, Bob? Uh-oh. For those of you that are wondering, that first dart, he's trying to hit a triple. So for him to throw it that far high is a real bad dart for Bob.
that it is, and it's hard to adjust when you miss by that much.
Great darts. He does adjust.
He does adjust, hits 5, does half the job,
Yep.
but Porky's going to look to score some points and shut everything down here.
He looked at it, staying up there.
Yeah, it's a good shot by Porky. And I tell you what, Porky is playing the best out of everyone so far.
Yeah. Actually, I will tell you, Bob shot a 6.57 in that last leg. So
What a
Bob shot
shot.
great, too. Great darts there from Cheyenne Richards. Needed it to regain control. Oh, great first.
What a good hit the triple 16 dart and flied in and gave a 7.
She is too nice to get that karma.
Yeah. Right. You're absolutely right. I believe in stuff like that.
Yep.
Some players that'll happen to, and I'll be like, to be honest with you, you shouldn't even hit the triple. We won't mention any names. 5 mark by Bob Anderson. 91-point lead. So Porky might actually hit 4 16s, or even if he hits the 6 16s and he's down, take that shot at the 20.
Just get rid of it.
Yeah, just get rid of it. There's 2 on there, and that's going to be killing them. Every time they hit 60, 48, 12-point difference every single time.
Well, how about this? Out of this tournament so far, Rick, Hinsey, and Ashley, Austin, Braswell, Meredith, McGee, Kenny Doyle, and Peaches, Sugar Shane Johnson, and Rachel.
To be honest with you, out of that list, even though you're surprised by all of those teams being out, right? The most I'm surprised on is Kenny and Peaches, because they were one dart away from being basically in the king seat match.
Yep.
So it just shows how things can change. One dart away from being a king seat match to being eliminated.
You are not wrong.
That's like music to my ears when you say stuff like that. You know that?
Yep. I do know that.
Huge last dart there.
It's going to be 4-3.
4-3, 100 and
a lot.
Yeah, 100 and a lot.
116. It's not that hard.
Well, I mean, I knew it was 116.
Oh, you're just setting me up?
No, I was just making you feel better because you didn't know it right away.
Here we go again on my own.
So it's a 5. It's 7 bulls to 3. Still 7 bulls to 3.
Yep. Cheyenne here. Going to look straight at the bull.
I think Porky and Olivia, they're going to basically concentrate on the next leg because that is the important one.
Yep.
You're guaranteed to have the throw. Need to control the board right from the first 6 starts. And if they can do that, I believe they're going to be victorious. And I think that's what Porky's kind of focused on as well. I think Porky knows that his first 3 darts are going to determine the next leg.
Oh, 100%. And it's going to be on Porky to do that.
Yeah, nice shot by Bob there.
Yeah.
Just a 4-3-3, but gets the job done. It's 4-3, and here we go.
He threw a 4-3-3, and it's now 4-3. Stevie and Olivia are going to go first here in this leg.
Go on, Stevie. Stevie boy. This first 3 darts is going to be huge. Has a lady in the background doesn't realize the flash is on. The camera, the camera flash.
We're in the background.
It's blinding me.
Oh. Yeah, whatever. Blinded by the light. All right, here's Bob Anderson, Wisconsinite extraordinaire. They're trying to extend this to a last leg decider in the king seat match. Steve and Olivia do not want to go to a last leg decider.
No, they do not. Not being up 4-2.
Here is Olivia.
So the first 6 starts, I felt like would tell the story of the game.
Yep.
So let's see what Cheyenne does here. If she trips it, does she go up and take the shot? Yeah, basically, why are you throwing 3 singles, not even close to the triple?
Right.
When you were actually aiming at the triple.
She's also wondering, like, wow, great adjustment, Cheyenne.
Yeah, after every dart, it just stayed around the same area. He's going to stay up there.
Yep.
Oh, only 4, so.
Has yet to throw that yellow dart.
No, well, that's why they're in the that's why he's in the situation up 4-3. And Bob This is the time. Time to take away the 20. Yep. Got to throw it. Shoot it. Got to shoot it, Bob. I know you hear me back here.
He's not.
He's not? He is not.
Well, a 67-point lead for Bob Anderson and Cheyenne Richards. See what Olivia can do. Not bad.
Huge 7 mark in that situation.
Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Sean Green, Danny Baggish, live at the Tournament of Champions 2023. CDI, King Seat, Race to 5, and Cheyenne Richards. Boom goes the dynamite.
7 mark by Olivia, 9 mark by Cheyenne. Bob and Porky sit down, relax, and they're taking over.
Yeah.
And a 5 mark by Porky.
Yep, of course. So Bob's going to step up here.
Don't come off that 19, Bob, until you hit the triple. Well, in this case, don't come off of it at all. And he's going to go to the 17.
Well, if he hits it, it's the right shot.
Yeah. Yeah, well. So they say.
Yep, well. Olivia doing what she's been doing. Good darts.
Yeah,
a little snatchy on dart 3.
Yeah, both teams taking the shot.
Yeah.
You know, getting ahead, take the shot, get ahead and take the shot. Now, what we haven't seen is Cheyenne follow up a big number with a big number. Right? She hits a 9 mark. She usually doesn't follow it up with a big number.
And you see 9 mark followed by a 1 mark.
That's the concentration part of it.
Yeah.
The focus.
That'll just come with more and more time getting back into the game. She's only been playing since October of last year. Again.
Yeah.
Great darts from Porky. Great darts from the Wisconsinite, an 8 mark. And his good friend Bob, who hates him right this second, is going to step up here and look at the 18s.
Yeah, that was a big shot from Porkster and changes the aspect of this game big time. He's telling himself, just throw the dart, Bob.
Just like that.
Just like that. He's going to do it again and just be like, see, that was just like that.
He's so annoyed still.
Yeah, why couldn't you do that with the first one? That's basically it.
All right, Liv. Good last.
Big last. It's a big last dart.
Cheyenne's gone 9-1, so now it's time for another 9. She'll take 8, though, or 7, or 6, or 5, or 4.
You were going to get it right sooner or later.
She at least got 4.
Yeah.
Anything less than that would have been terrible.
Only a 12-point lead, so I think it's going to be
point first.
Yeah, I think it's point first, and then to the 18. Nope, going straight to the 18. Yeah, point first. Regroup. That was. I don't like going to the 18 after that second dart, or that first dart being so low. I like a momentum dart. Hit the triple. Now you just stay there.
Oh,
See,
no.
it just didn't seem comfortable. You know, you throw that first dart, it was basically almost hitting the double.
Yep.
You don't want to take a shot at the 18 at that point because your momentum. But another opening for Bob. Down 4-3. He's going to want to follow through. Throw the dart, Bob. Yeah, that was a good follow through though. Unlucky. Look where that dart is. Super unlucky.
Yeah, and he just can't do anything about that.
No.
That's one of those where you almost guarantee the single 18 and then take a shot at the close instead. On dart 2, is that?
Yeah, that's not necessarily a bad strategy. That's not necessarily a bad strategy. I don't mind that. And or if you feel like you're blocked, you only need 2 17s anyways.
Yeah.
She's going to go back down. Oh, one hole trip 2. Not happy
Seeing
about
it get a little shaky here. No team wants to really take control yet. Can Cheyenne be that person? It's a good start.
Really good start.
Darts here. Big 9 mark from Cheyenne Richards, her second one of the leg. Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah, that is a huge 9 mark from Cheyenne. And putting the pressure on Porkster. Yeah, and these are the last dart triple here. There it is. Back and forth we go. Similar situation for Bob here. If you're going to hit the single, do you shut the 17 down? He's struggling.
We're never going to know.
He's struggling on that 18. I don't know. I still
It's
like
just that
shutting,
first dart.
I still like shutting the 17 down.
He readjusts perfectly for darts 2 and 3.
Well, he did there and there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Didn't do it last turn, but there he was spot on. It's like what makes a difference between the first and second and third dart, right? The concentration level. Another one hole out. And could this be the opening? Only needs 2 17s to close.
You just got to go at the close.
Just shut the 17 down. You only need 2, and then go 18. Yep. Single again. That's fine. Now trip 18. Perfect.
Yep. Textbook darts.
Textbook
Cheyenne
darts.
Richards.
Shot
They
the
need to
right,
win this.
Shot the right shot there, in my opinion.
Must-win leg for Bob and Cheyenne, or else Porky and Olivia are your king-queen seat.
Porkster trying to just keep the team in it.
Only gets 5.
Just hanging on by a thread here. Bob up 41 points.
First start was great.
Perfect first dart. Perfect second dart. I like it.
All right. Olivia, a lot of 15s.
Yeah, down 113 points, down 4-3. It's gonna be tough. Definitely gonna be tough. Oh man, she rebounds perfectly, but man, just shut the 15 down. That's a lot of confidence there. All right, Porky, 7 bulls to 3. If you hit 1 or 2, you obviously, I think, is going to take the shot to close the 18.
Yep, now.
Yeah.
Doesn't get it.
Doesn't get it, but the right play. And Bob needs 3 bulls here to take us to a last leg decider.
And what a scrappy leg that Bob and Cheyenne are going to end up pulling out here if they tend to do so.
Really scrappy. Because there was a moment there that either team could have pulled away, and it is Bob and Cheyenne looking to do that. Yeah, just go back where you were. Just throw it at the dart at this point.
Yep. He said, great, thanks a lot, Danny.
Well, he moved over.
And he kissed the dart.
Yeah, I would have just stayed in there and just threw it, Kobe.
The Kobe's what sold it for me.
Yeah. Oh, double here would put a lot of pressure on Cheyenne. Oh, just outside. 2 bulls to 1.
Yep. Cheyenne, 1 bull needed for last leg decider. Let's go.
First dart. There it is. 4 to 4. Last leg decider. 4-7-7.
For Cheyenne Richards.
They were all in the 4s there, weren't they?
Yep. All right, so here we go. Remaining in this CDI with 1 loss, you got Matt and Chrissy, Garrett and Jenny, Joey and Tracy, and then with the 2 loss, JC and Trisha, Leonard and Ariel.
Oh, my goodness.
Steve and Olivia, and then Bob and Cheyenne, of course, are right here. So, still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 teams remaining in this tournament.
I don't know if you saw that, Sean, but it looked like he hit the black, and it just fell out.
Just like
Porky.
Just like.
Yeah, it was like, it like hit and then just went like that.
Oh.
And could that be the
Bob
difference?
Makes him pay for it. So here we go. Bob and Steve both from Wisconsin. You got Olivia Terry from Toledo, Ohio, and Cheyenne Richards from Porter, Texas. Here we go.
Yeah, this is going to be exciting. Last leg decider. This is going to be unbelievable.
Let us know in the chat. Who do you have? Is it Bob and Cheyenne? Is it Steve and Olivia? It was a 4-2 score line. 2 in a row for Bob and Cheyenne. And Bob needs to Goldilocks this bad boy.
Just get the third one. That's all you want to do is get the third one.
Not quite.
No, what I meant was just close it.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah, just close it at that point. You want to make sure them 20s are eliminated. And look at this. Scrappy already. 3 mark from Bob. 3 mark from Borky.
He threw a yellow dart.
Was that the yellow one?
Yeah, he just threw the yellow
Oh,
dart.
stop it.
And Cheyenne's going to make him pay.
For the yellow dart?
Yep.
Well, 4 mark. Are you saying that it's now Bob and Cheyenne's game because the yellow dart has now been thrown?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Might already be over.
Oh, my gosh. Can they hear you?
Nope.
Oh, well, Bob, 42-point lead. Is going to want to add to the lead. Nice and easy. Trying for the 19. That's a huge dart. That's huge.
Back up.
That's okay. That is big and what needed to be done.
Well, I mean, the mistake's already been made here from Porky. There's nothing he can do about it now. Gonna look at the 18s.
Maybe he shuffled it in his hand. No, 17s. He prefers the 17s than he does the 18, and goes
Good
back.
darts. Yellow list equals a 9 mark.
Unbelievable.
They've been playing for quite a while now. This is the king seat race to 5. Winner of this has the best chance at 12 grand.
The absolute best chance, and Steve and Olivia were up 4-2 earlier. Bob and Cheyenne come back, make it 4-4, and look at this. Back
Big
to
darts.
back.
Porky gets it, and then Olivia Terry, they fill up the 17s. That's 6 straight. Boom goes the dynamite.
A lot of pressure now on Bob. That could be the game-changing moment. Back-to-back 9s by Steve and Olivia. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah, that's a. I mean, they're willing it right now.
They are willing it. Oh, almost 9. Almost 9 triples in a row. Nice last there by Cheyenne, and it's going to be tough here. 2 wedges down. Just shut it down, Olivia. That's all you have to do. There it is. Look at this. Going second, and, man, all week we've seen the second-player team seem like they just break.
OT from the TO is throwing lights out.
OT from the TO. What's the TO?
Toledo, Ohio.
And
Big
boom goes the
darts.
dynamite.
Bob Anderson says,
Oh, that's a Wisconsinite.
not yet.
Wisconsinite?
Yeah, for Bob.
Yeah, nice shot by Bob. But the minute Porky switched from the yellow dart, what's been happening? This is in. The 15.
Ooh.
I didn't say triple. I just
See
said
what
it was
happens.
A lot of 15s here by Cheyenne Richards. Trying to avoid their first loss. Big last start. Gets the 10-point lead. Oh, nice and easy. Oh, is she going to go for it? She did. Olivia. Olivia.
Worst sounding darts.
It is. Shoot the triple. Shoot the triple, Olivia. Look, Bob hasn't played really well this leg, right?
Doesn't matter if he does this.
His caliber, you feel like that this is going. He's taking the shot, and
Yep.
he's shutting down the 18s and 17s right here.
You just got to, whatever you do, you just got to commit to it.
He is going to commit to it. Just make sure you follow through.
Does that.
It's in the book. Look at him. Get that chalk on the hand. In the major leagues, they'd kick you out the game. Look
Big
at
darts
that.
from Bob Anderson.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
This is unbelievable. What a shot. And Porky's like, what do we have to do?
Well, you can go double bowl, double 15.
Does he
win the
do
match.
it? No, stop.
I'm just saying that's what he could do.
Yeah, I know, but oh, look at that. So
Yep.
2 15s here. This is unbelievable, guys. This is unbelievable. Bob has been struggling all game. You just kind of felt like at some point that he was going to do that.
Ooh.
To be honest, she really just wants one here. 1 or 2, and put the pressure on Olivia. She gets the 1.
Olivia hits
Here we
4
go.
here.
The way this
Olivia hits 4.
game, she was checking her phone. She did the math on her phone. Make sure she needed 4. And she does. So, oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
That first start kind of blocked it.
That was tough.
That was tough.
All right, so here we go.
Big Bob.
Oh, Bobby Anderson.
I like it. These two. Yep. Just follow through. Don't make it pressured. Look at that. And how exciting is that? They come back. Clutch shot.
3 in a row.
Struggled all game and wins it 5-4.
Bob Anderson. Cheyenne Richards, your king-queen seat.